Hello guys, I'm doing a reading on Christian Keys and Eva Marcille. If you watch All the Queen's Men, you know who they are. Eva plays Madam and Christian plays, I forgot what his name is in the show. But basically, I just came across yesterday a post about how Christian Keys said he would replace the whole cast, and he was calling the All the Queen's Men tour bootleg and stuff like that. And Eva responded and was basically saying keep it cute because, basically it seemed like she got something on or something like that. So initially I did a reading and it just looked like basically she knows about a lifestyle that he lives. It's possible that he, lives the typical bachelor celebrity lifestyle for the most part. Possibility that he dibble and dabbles into all kinds of things and she might know about it. And yeah, it's been weeks, so I don't know where they stand now. I didn't even really look into like the update or anything, but I am going to do a reading just to see if they will, work together or continue to work together. So let's see. Will Christian Keys and Eva Marcille continue to work together? So we have the Queen of Pentacles. So it looks like Eva is willing to work, still do, still show up and work. She could put the issues aside and just do her job. That's what that looks like. But we have the Four of Pentacles. Or this could just be saying that she might be the one that don't want to work with him no more, too. So it's like, because the Queen of Pentacles, we know the Queen of Pentacles is all about her coins, but she also is all about her comfort, her peace. And it's very big on like, are you treating me right? Do I feel like I'm being treated right? So we have the World card. So it's a possibility that this is actually saying that Eva might be okay with not working with him no more. But it's a possibility that we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's a possibility that it could change too, though. Especially if the offer is right. And, Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords, King of Wands. Okay, so yeah, they're in different suits. He's a Leo, she's a Scorpio. I feel like she's willing, it's like I feel like it's half and half in a way. Like she's willing to possibly work with them, and just keep it very professional. But also, it looks like she can also feel the opposite. Like, nah, I don't even want to work with him no more. Like, I'm good. And then this other energy connected to him, like, it's like he's emotional about it. But Eva, when it comes to her, it's like how you treat me is a big deal. Six of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Like, so the fact that he's saying he replaced the whole cast and stuff like that, she could feel like he playing with her top. She could feel like he's playing with her worth, and everything she invested into the show thus far, for him to be calling something bootleg. So, she might actually feel disrespected or like he don't, he's just not acknowledging like her work ethic and stuff like that. So it is a possibility that she just might be like, I'm good. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Strength card too. So it's possible that, Christian could feel apologetic, but he might keep that like to himself. Because you got the Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords, King of Wands. It's also a possibility that this is saying, and I'm like, wait, is he in charge of the show? Because, I don't know. I must have missed it. But it's like, what do you mean he might replace the cast? Is he in charge of the show? Like, is there something that I need to look up? So let's see. Is Christian Keys in charge of All the Queen's Men? Oh, okay. He created the show, wrote much of it, and is an executive producer. However, he does not have total control. Keys has spoken out about his lack of authority, saying that Tyler Perry Studios treated it as Tyler Perry's show. Keys recently announced he has taken the franchise to a new network after disputes with Tyler Perry Studios. Oh, okay. So that's probably why he, feel like he want to replace the cast. It's like we done fell in love with the cast, so it's like completely switching the cast out. It's like, I don't know about that, man. But the thing is, I'm not saying a definite no as far as like, will they work together? It's just a possibility that, there could definitely be some, some feelings there about how things transpire. It's not a definite no, but it might not be like a quick yes either, but it's definitely not a definite no. Like, it just seems like, a phase being over. And of course, if he's taking it to a new network, technically it is a phase being over. But so let's see, what is the Six of Wands? Nine of Swords. It's like it won't be an easy decision if it's a possibility that they could work together. Again, it won't be easy because there's still like those, you know, feelings still there about the little dispute. Eight of Cups clarifying the Four of Cups, Five of Cups being clarified by the Four of Swords. I feel like Eva might not really care to work with him. She don't care if she do or don't. Like, she's not bothered if he didn't give her the opportunity. But, maybe on another hand, she still wouldn't mind continuing her role as well. And then we have the Judgment card. Wait, she might, she might actually. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's what I'm saying, though, because, of course, the word in Judgment is there, but it's beside Cups and Swords. So, like I said, on one hand, she might want to continue, what she's been doing, but she might not care, if she don't work with him again. Like, it's not like she don't have other opportunities. And then you have the Ten of Wands clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Swords clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Pentacles clarifying the Ace of Cups, Two of Swords clarifying the Ten of Swords, and the Lover's card clarifying the King of Wands. So I guess it would just be, really on the type of way Christian want to take it, basically, because two kings is showing up. So it's really just about, like, okay, if he's going to be in charge of the franchise, then it depends on, if he's going to bring her back or not. But it's like, she's okay if he decides that he don't want to bring her back. Like, she's good either way. But, I do feel like she wouldn't mind continuing what she was doing, because she shows up as the Queen of Pentacles. So she do want to invest in that role like she's been doing. But, if it works against her, she's okay with that too. Like, she's willing to let things end if it's supposed to end. And plus, she's a Scorpio, so she knows how to walk away if need be. So that's, will they work together again? I feel like they won't work together, like, on any, like, because it's like the energy did look a bit separate. So I feel like they won't really work together, like, doing anything else. But if it's a possibility he will bring her back to the show, it's a possibility she might, do it. So let's see. Will Christian Keys bring Eva Marcille to the franchise? Will Christian Keys bring Eva Marcille to the franchise? Sun card, okay. Five of Swords. Devil, okay. Three of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Seven of Swords. Okay, I feel like the Sun card came out. I feel like he will consider it, but if he goes against it, it's not easy going against it. Like, it's a possibility he might try to go against it and create other contracts with other people. But we have the Fool card, but it's not going to be easy. It's like in the back of his mind, Eva is still in the back of his mind, basically, for that role. So if he do decide that he want to go a different route, it's like he not doing it like with a big head. He definitely still kind of hypothetically looking back towards Eva. But I just feel like it's up in the air right now because the energy is still a bit like it's a lot. That devil card showed up. So I feel like, there could be a lot of animosity, especially if it haven't been spoken yet. Five of Swords devil, that's like unspoken animosity that clearly built up. And if they do work together, it's like, that energy might shift as they start working together. But, the current energy definitely could be like wrapped up in that animosity that haven't been spoken through. Of course, they might be or might have talked about each other, like, behind each other's back, of course, especially during that little, social media situation. But again, it's not really a definitive no right now. The devil can be a no card, but I don't feel like the reading is pointing to a no because you got the sun and you got the wheel of fortune. So it's like the energy is heavy, but it's bound to change. So, we'll just have to see. Plus, I don't know if it's already in the works anyway. So it's like it's a lot of time that's going to pass, and things just going to go accordingly for the most part. But yeah, we can clearly see there's unspoken stuff with the Five of Swords on the first row, Seven of Swords on the second row. All right. But with the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool card, a lot of unexpected possible energy. All right. So that's the reading for them. If you would like to see me do any specific person, feel free to comment below and I will do them. Have a good one.